Hello everybody. I first just wanted to say I am so sorry. I filmed this in one of the main buildings on campus because I did not want to bother my roommate. But anyway, she told me I should sit in the hall and do this, and I was like, no. She's like, but you'll find so many people and you can talk to them and they can be in the podcast. I was like, no. Sorry. But anyways, and so now that there's background noise, you guys have to listen to all of my cuts because I lose I lose my train of thought so many times, and with the background noise you can hear it. And I'm sorry, I will do better next time. But anyways, here you go. Here is my podcast. Okay, hello. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Tess Overveld, and this is my first episode. So today I'm gonna kind of just introduce all the segments. So the title, I kind of just chose it. Don't know why. It kind of sounds, it kind of rhymes a little bit, so I like that. But also, I don't know, I think no one is, actually ever truly bother-free or, careless, so, you kind of just have to get used to the path and, becoming bother-free, because it never will actually happen, so, your whole life is just you, becoming that, so you have to enjoy the process kind of thing, and that is very much what life is. And so basically I will be talking about whatever I feel like talking about that day. Sometimes there will be people who normally aren't here, just have some conversations and make it interesting, because sometimes my voice can get boring, and I know that because I have been listening to myself my whole life. But anyways, also I'm so sorry for the noise in the background. I am in the library right now, but it's dead because it's 10 at night. But anyways, I am in the library, so there's elevator noises and stuff, and there kind of is nowhere else to record a podcast here, so we're kind of just chilling. But anyways, so my name is Tess Overveld. I am a student at University of Ottawa, and I study human kinetics. I grew up in Kingston, Ontario. And yeah, that's, I don't know. Also, I am very much interested in health and fitness and stuff like that, so don't be surprised if lots of the content is on health and fitness, because that's what I like to talk about. But anyways, yeah, so I'll just introduce the segments. Okay, so the first segment I'm doing is my recent favorite song. And eventually also I will hopefully have cool names for these, but I couldn't really think of any. So I don't know, we're going with this for a while, I guess. But anyways, if you have any ideas for the names, go to my Instagram. It's Becoming Bother Free Pod, and there's a link in my bio, and you can put in your little weekly segments yourself, and we can talk about the next episode, because I think that would be fun and interesting to hear what other people think compared to what I put. If you have any ideas, just put that in the Google form that's in my bio. And anyways, alright, here we go. So the first one, as I just said, is recent favorite song, and I don't know, I find it changes weekly, but there's always some song that I am completely obsessed with. So that will be the first one. The second one is something I am grateful for recently, and I feel like that should go as self-explanatory. You always have something to be grateful for, even if it's not that interesting. But I don't know, I'm gonna kind of try and keep mine interesting, because I feel like you don't want to hear I'm grateful for the snow, I'm grateful for the weather being nice, I'm grateful for my friends and family. I don't know, I feel like that's boring, so I'm gonna keep it interesting. And also, the third one is going to be a hack. So I feel like everyone can use hacks, so they're just gonna be random whatever I have found to be useful recently is what that is gonna be. And the last one, this one is seasonal, but it's like Christmas time, so I feel like we need Christmas cheer. So it's just gonna be something Christmassy. And I don't know, that might get replaced with something when the holiday's over, it might not. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's do it. So my favorite song, recently, I have two. So the first one is Sing by Travis, and this is from The Office. I don't know. It's the one that Jim is listening to, and then Pam has to listen to it. It's like in the early seasons. And they listen to it together, and I don't know. I heard it in one of the episodes the other day, so I searched it up, and I found it, and now I'm obsessed with it. It's kind of, I don't know. But I actually I have two. So the second one is Rich Flex from the new album, Her Loss. And I don't know, something in that song is just, I don't know, so good, especially at the beginning. I love it. And alright, next we're doing what I'm grateful for. I have like two for majority of these. This next one, I'm grateful for two things. The first thing is my roommate not liking mug cakes, because I bought mug cakes the other day, and she was like, ooh, that would be so cozy, so she bought mug cakes too, but she took one bite and doesn't like them, so I'm gonna steal the rest of them. So that's what I'm grateful for, is that I get extra mug cakes. And the second thing is that the Gymshark Black Friday sale, I ordered stuff on Friday, and they got here today. So I'm grateful that they shipped fast, because I got to wear them to my new stuff to the gym today, so that was great. And my little hack is, for any students out there listening, there's a website that you can go to. It's called Student Beans, and you make an account, and you get all these discounts on all these random like stores, and there's some like good ones. Like there's 25% off Crocs, Gymshark, MyProtein, clothing stores like Princess Polly and stuff like that. So I don't know, I find that helpful. And this is the only one I don't have two for, because I only have one for this one. Okay, and the next one is something seasonal. So I did use my discount from Student Beans, and I bought some protein powder, and it's white chocolate peppermint, or white peppermint or something like that, and it is delicious, and it tastes like Christmas, and I love it. My one worry is that I will not get through the whole bag before Christmas is over. That'll suck, but I mean, I don't know, we'll see what happens. And also, my other one is my Starbucks red cup. I got up the other morning at 5:20 to go and get a red cup at 5:30 when it opened. There was like a huge line. I didn't think there would be that many people, but there were. We were there for like an hour, which was kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, so those are my segments. Again, I think you should put yours in so I can hear them, and also especially songs. I am always looking for new songs, so just, I don't know, put that in the Google. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. I will be talking about seasonal depression and why it sucks so much, especially at this time of year. But anyways, so I feel like, I don't know, it's like many people know what it is, and it happens to many, many, many people, like probably everybody, because it's just, I don't know, it's a mental thing. Like when it starts getting dark out earlier and stuff, that just kind of sucks a lot. But yeah, so this is seasonal depression and 3 ways to get through it. When it starts to become like darker out at 4 o'clock, that makes me really upset because, I don't know, I like to run and I do not run in the dark because I'm in a big city and I am terrified. Especially running outside because you get so far away from where you live and then it's like, oh, well, I could literally, like, you're 5 kilometers or like 3 kilometers away from your house and you're like, I could not just like walk back to my house. So that's not fun. That it gets dark out earlier. And also just like, I don't know, the daylight is like good for your brain. And like there being less daylight, I don't know, that just, I feel like, I don't know the science behind it, but I feel like that just has a huge effect on your brain. Also the fact for that university students, it's like, it's finals season, so there's like an insane amount of like final projects and like exams to study for. So that makes it a lot harder because a lot of your time is taken up and you can't do the things that like you would normally do to not feel upset and sad that it is winter and it is cold out. Well, that's another thing, that it's cold out. And I mean, yeah, like you could wear like cute outfits and stuff because it's cold and like there's so many more options because you can layer and stuff, but I don't know, it just being cold out, it just makes me less happy. Also, I like it because, I don't know, I absolutely love mittens. I think they're adorable. I don't know. Like, every time I wear mittens, I'm like, oh my god, I love this. And also, instead of AirPods, I just, like, wear my headphones all the time. Because, like, they cover my ears. So it's, like, I don't know. They're, like, earmuffs, but, like, they play music, and I love it. And, like, when it's warm out, I wear my AirPods because, I don't know, headphones are warm. Especially when I'm running. Like, I run with my headphones in the winter because they're warm. But, like, in the... when it's warm out, I do not because, like, that would just be awful. It doesn't... I don't know. I feel like it's not awful until, like, after Christmas because it's, like, I don't know, winter is so Christmassy. And Christmas just makes everything better until, like, I don't know, January 1st hits and it's just like winter and there's like nothing fun to go with it. It's just like snow and slush and everybody's over the cold and it just like sucks. So I don't know. Personally, I think it's great until Christmas is over because then all the lights and decorations and fun drinks from Starbucks and everything just like go away and it's like just, I don't know, snow on the ground and boring. Couple of my reasons that, I don't know, November and December and the rest of the winters suck so much. But I do have a couple ways to try and make it suck less. Okay, my first thing is that you should go outside when it's sunny out, or like daylight, I guess I should say. So like before it gets dark, just like get in as much outside time as you can. I know it's like annoying because like outside is so pretty and then like you actually like go outside and you're like, okay, it's cold, I am going back inside. So like it's nice to look at, but I just say go outside because it gives you that vitamin D, vitamin C. Okay. Okay, wait, which one is it? Hold up, I have to search that up. Hey Siri, what vitamin does the sun give you? Vitamin D. I cannot believe I forgot that. Okay, but anyways, so go out and get that vitamin D. And I don't know, sunlight just makes your brain happier, as I said, and there's less sunlight in the day, so you don't have as much time to go outside, so go outside if you can before the sun sets, and I don't know, that will definitely help. Like, go on a little walk, or go on a run, or, I don't know, just go outside, walk around. I did, like, the first snowball, or, I'm trying to tell a story, the first snowfall, I was walking around, and I was walking to my psych class, and some girl in front of me who was walking the other way stopped and picked up like a snow, and she made a snowball and just kept walking. And I was like, okay. At first I was like, okay, that's like the weirdest thing ever. I just thought it was like so out of the blue, like she just stopped, made a snowball, and then like dropped it. I was like, okay. But then I was like, why aren't you doing that? Like, girl. So I don't know, I just went and picked up a snowball too, and I just walked around with it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm carrying a snowball. So I feel like that was kind of odd, but I don't know. I did have mittens on, so that was good. So yeah, the first one, as I said, just go out during the sunlight and get vitamin D, because I know what vitamin it is now. Okay. The second thing I would say is make a schedule. I don't know, I feel like it could get like overwhelming, especially with exam season and stuff. And as I said, trying to enjoy the sunlight. So just make a schedule around... I completely forgot what my mom just texted me about. She told me to make sure my alarm was on because I accidentally slept in this morning into my discussion group for English class. So I kind of freaked out, but I feel like I needed the sleep, so it's okay. But anyways, I still forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so plan your schedule around being outside, first of all, in the gorgeous weather, because snow is pretty. And second of all, just like for finals and stuff, it can just be overwhelming, and there's like so much to do. And I don't know, just knowing that there's so much to do just makes life so stressful. So I was listening to a podcast this morning, and she said that she writes whatever she's stressed about down. So yeah, so just, I don't know, bullet points, just think about everything that you're stressed about and everything that you have to do. Just write it all down, and then, I don't know, allot a certain amount of time to each thing, however much time you think you need, and then just plan your schedule around it. I don't know, maybe go sit beside a window that's facing outside. I guess that's obvious because it's a window. But anyways, a window that you can see the snow and the gorgeous view. So just face... My... So yeah, just make a schedule, and you will be fine. I mean, sometimes I make schedules and I'm like, okay, there literally is not enough time in a day, because me and my friend go to the gym, and we make sure we do, because physical exercise is so good for your mental health. And it just makes you feel better, which I guess could be another point, but I didn't make it a full point. That exercise make sure you include that, even if it's like, honestly, exercise is exercise. So if you go and like do a 20-minute run, 20-minute gym, 20-minute walk, literally anything, it just makes your brain feel so much better. So yeah, incorporate that into your schedule. But yeah, so I don't know, I just have so much to do at the moment, and especially I'm trying to finish my placement for my leisure studies class, and it's just awful because it takes 2 hours on the bus. Well, I feel like it's not 2 hours, but it ends up being 2 hours to get to the placement and 2 hours back, and an Uber is like $30, so it's kind of insane, but it's almost like the same amount of time that I'm there for. So anyways, whatever. So I don't know, my schedule I just find is packed, but it's nice to try and at least make one so that you can look at it and know that you have enough time to get everything done, if you know what I mean. Definitely make a schedule. And then the next thing And I don't know, kind of last thing is enjoy Christmas because once Christmas is over, as I said earlier, everything just gets sad. So make sure during the Christmas season you're decorating, lighting those Christmas candles. I don't know, I have 3 candles in my room. One of them smells like the sugar cookie oat latte from Starbucks, and it is so yummy. I also have a peppermint one, and I don't know, it's like a winter berry or something. It doesn't really smell Christmassy, but it does to me just because I only ever light it at Christmas. So I don't know, it smells like Christmas, but I feel like if someone else smelled it, they wouldn't be like, Christmas, because I don't know. I explained it already. So yeah, definitely get the Starbucks Christmas drinks because they taste like Christmas. Do everything Christmassy. Wear the mittens. So that is my 3rd point, and I also do have one more point, which is, God, now I forget what it was. I just came up with this point, and I was like, oh my God, that is so good, Tess. And then I completely forgot about it. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe if I remember what it is, I will add it, but at the moment, I have no idea. Okay, whatever. So yeah, those are my 3 steps to battling seasonal depression, and you cannot tell me that you do not get sad in the winter because everybody does, and it just is sucky. I do love winter and like skiing and everything, but I don't know, when I'm not doing the fun winter activities, I'm just kind of sitting there like, what the heck, like this sucks. But anyways, so yeah, that is my first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I think you can rate it somewhere, I do not know, but whatever. Follow the Instagram at Becoming Bother Free Pod. And fill out the forms for your segments, because I want to hear it. I want new music, first of all. Second of all, I just want to hear what you have to say. And last but not least, fill it out, because I want to talk about it in the next podcast. Please and thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.